Advances in biotech were helping people improve their physical ability to an amazing degree. Provided, of course, they had enough money. A new breed of people was emerging, half human, half machine. And in Detroit, at least, not everyone was happy to see it. I just head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. I found one safe. Present her research, but the night my security measures failed. Got stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone inside. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission: try to stop them, but their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. I heard as his bullet slammed into my dying scream. I died there. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. Best augmentation Sarif could buy. It took me half a year to get a feel for her. Taken longer, but 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was pro-humanists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. Machine Sarif sent me to I found one of the next wire with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified spec. Obviously, more was going on. The AUG killed himself before I could question. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling actions from somewhere off-site. Tracked a signal to a secret FEMA intern. The Black Op mercenaries were there. They left me for 6 months before. Figured they'd try. It wasn't so easy for them this time. I took out the tank named Barrett. Even got him to give me a new penthouse apartment in China. Of course, it would be a trap in the end. China, home to a city. Trying to find Farida Malik, Sarif Industries' ace pilot, had lived in before. A good person to have on your side. Another place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse. Belltown, a private security contract the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. Same controlling the AUG in Sarif's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force had been a mistake. Now, orders were big for him, and I needed to find him. Locating Van with the they had the hacker hold. Found him. Van even a woman who hired him. Zhao, president of the Taiyang Medical. According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry and had hired Black Op mercenaries to stay competition. Sarif Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside the surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected nothing could have... Maiden wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted her house. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan. So it controlled global interests at a... Then she panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make... I figured Zhao was lying, but part of her confession made sense. David Sarif had been worried about his surgically planted. The GPOs would have been damaged. But Zhao said a single call to Picus, the world's 24-hour satellite. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more. Eliza Cassell, Picus Communications' First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. Banker, working with Detroit satellites. Her commands. But Black Op mercenaries showed up looking to shut us both down. And just like that, tongue to. The crossed with twice. Island. She waited for me to Eliza's transmission to a secret server room underneath the Picus. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down, left to get, she reappeared. She was a sophisticated AI engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed. In a humidity front. Moved to Detroit satellite. Told David Sarif. Malik got back to Detroit. Tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities. The UN being urged to intervene. Hard. Stop a possible regulatory vote. Hagen would have given millions a chance to evolve beyond their normal human ability. Cattle and Sarah. Fortune 500. According to that was done. He called his enemies Illuminati and urged me to search. Determined to do so, I tracked down a spoken meditation opponent, Sandoval's boss, and Sandoval admitted to operating, but said he hadn't to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to China. I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead. Ambush. Shot out of the side by Bell Tower Associates seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I had to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung. Harvest said he'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at the door, meaning at least one of Sarah's scientists was dead. Tong pointed to a pole used for human trafficking and and helped me slip the tower. It was sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped millions of prisoners there, and using them to perform a project, a human-computer interface. Search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. Exposed Bell Tower to Singapore, an UN biotech facility called Omega Ranch. Forced by their captors to create a technology capable of shutting down all thanks to an emergency health organization. Millions of all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the I took Megan to a there, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put first teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to a little ambush. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, a philanthropist who'd help. Darrow had convinced her the biochip plan to sabotage the tech. As she was this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast. Augmentations of biochips drove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew in killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and he wanted to set things right. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmented? What will Illuminati's move? Only time will give us the answers. The year. I once thought I could save the world. Look.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard System Flight 451 were killed. When an augmented passenger broke into the pit, recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the with augmented people.
Sometimes you just have to let go and embrace what you've become. I guarantee you'll never see.
Agent Jensen! You?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good. Because you are on this team. Make use of you. Listen up, all of you. We've got a sandstorm barreling down our ass and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the special forces. And
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. And military-grade or this is a Ranveer Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best see is Jin, a Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere. Our arms dealers send a message to them. Bring ship merchandise. They told Singh to handle the buy.
When Interpol disrupts that party, Singh's cover really that good?
Now, where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. When the incident hit, and they all went so.
Only Singh leading Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his gin crew to the penthouse. I want MacReady's position. Make from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the gin from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one next the atrium to the penthouse. Halfway decent elevator. I want you to block access to.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Solely on your augments for Swan. I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
I'm not exposed. Give me something lethal.
Oh.
So, so it's a crapshoot, really.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone.
Isaac. One last. The gin are using some. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you just.
Keep an eye out. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this very last minute. So we're scrambling to it. One priority is keep. You're up. Let's do this. Task force action.
Leader on the roof.
Solid copy. Keep.
gonna hack keypads.
If it wasn't...
Anomaly detected. This program initiated. Access granted.
ما بدنا الثاني يحط هذه العملية في خطر. ليس تاجر الأسلحة.
I'll do another sweep in the area, just to make sure.
علمني إذا أي هذا المكان هذه الصفقة نطلع منها. ايش بيصير؟
Jensen, Max, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God hate the fucking desert. Visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
ايوه انت بص عشان تأمن هنلف
All is quiet, as predicted.
بسرعة شوية لو الريحة هاجت علينا هنموت.
Jensen, 20.
Working my way through the penthouses.
Disable it.
Roger that.
Nothing. Always nothing. All clear here. Mistakes. Perhaps.
كمان
Listen up, everyone.
خليل الراجل جاي روح قال بقيت الناس يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll read.
What's your 20?
Well, hurry the fuck up. Low is down and this sandstorm's getting close. You get disabled?
Negative.
Cover state.
Enter!
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
This is Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem.
Copy that. About fucking Mihilo sighted. Strike 2.
Strike 3, yeah.
Strike 4 and he's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, Brown. No.
Watch your fucking mouth, Hal.
Both of you shut up.
But stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now. Target's in the AO. So watch your...
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature. You call me shit. The weapons. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Oh, what the? The part has been crashed.
By who? What's going on down there?
Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
Weapons free!
For the chopper, you got a shot?
We're under heavy fire. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
Can I see? Jensen, I can't see him. sandstorm might have just fallen.
Copy that.
Jensen, I can't reach. Storm have just put us, but you need to disable that chopper. This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach you! This might have just bought us.
Come. Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen! You're welcome.
Shit.
Artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs.
From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all.
We will merge with machines, with computers.
When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you.
No, stop!
We had planned.
Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit.
Madness has gripped mechanically augmented people.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The search for survivors in Panchaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens.
It's a new world, Adam. It's afraid of people like us.
Bust into safe and secure segregated. Seraph Industries closed its doors.
They didn't think it
it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we cannot control.
They control the news. They buried the truth with disinformation.
Multiple detonations. Looks like car bombs.
Another terrorist attack, this time in a police station.
The United Nations Security Council has tasked
The new anti-terrorist intelligence and response team will have global
Task Force
jurisdiction.
29.
Agent Jensen.
I won't let it happen again.
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. This sandstorm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale for success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The AUG incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany. We may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy. You have claimed much in the past, Paige. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
How secure your communications, Bob? Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days. He and his Juggernaut Collective...
Jaina's won't be an issue. I've made arrangements. I laid the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Paige, activate the sleep cell.
Konečná stanice Růžičkovo nádraží. Příjezd za 5 minut.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
Cut off.
No, I'm afraid they are not. You just let my
wait for you. You, come here. Yes, you.
Oh, so sorry.
Very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, poor. Damn Clank! Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Man? Seriously?
I could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last-minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman. Moving a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augover, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci.
Make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Nezastavuj se!
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. It doesn't mean turning a blind eye to...
Then help me find them.
Get back in line, sir.
Hold it! Hand over your papers. Just watch yourself, Clank.
I hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
A neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip, custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus, leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSN's motherboard.
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Do you hear that? I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, be careful. We'll talk.
Hold on. Shit. Alex, it's Adam.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
All right, I will. Talk to you soon. Open blinds.
Good morning, Adam. You have one new message.
From?
David Sarif.
Play it.
Adam, it's David. I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday... Look, son, whatever reasons you've had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, well, life's too short. I'm leaving for London soon, but give me a call.
You saved his VidCall number?
Yes, Adam. Just activate your TV system.
Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my Augs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So,
Unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack.
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
Adam! Thanks for calling me back, son.
Seraph.
I heard about the bombing in Prague. It's all over the news. Did anyone you know get hurt?
You know me. I tend to keep to myself. I'm surprised you even know I'm here.
Interpol called me when you applied for the job, part of their extensive background checks. I gave you a glowing recommendation.
Thanks. What do you want?
What do I want? Jeez, Adam. I know I did some questionable things in the past, but a lot's happened in the last 2 years. To both of us.
That's true. For what it's worth, I'm glad you made it out of Panchaea.
Thank you. It wasn't easy, as I'm sure you know. There was at death's door by the time... And the rescue crews pulled me out of the wreckage, and while the doctors were stitching me back together, my company fell apart. Wasn't anything I could do to stop it, not from a hospital bed.
I heard Tai Young Medical bought everything up.
They're the only biotech corporation that could, after the incident. Our patents, our tech, everything. Oh well, sometimes one dream has to die so another can rise from its ashes.
You talked to Pritchard lately?
Frank! Of all of us, I think he's the one who's changed the least.
He'd probably tell you there wasn't anything about him that needed changing.
I'm sure he would. When the world transforms itself the way ours has, people need to adapt or get left behind. Frank's freelance now, but he's still in computer security, still in Detroit. I don't know if he'll ever leave.
You heard anything from Megan?
After all we went through, I thought she'd stand by me. Still, you know, she always wanted to be at the cutting edge. She didn't see a future for herself in Detroit, so she went to VersaLife.
She moved to Hong Kong?
San Francisco. They've got an offshore research facility there named Roca Seca Beach. I'm sure you've seen it in the news.
California, huh? I wonder if she's told her mother.
You want my advice, son? Write her out of your life, because I'm damn sure she's written us out of hers.
Your message said you were going to London. Casual trip? Or is this tied to the new dream?
I'm, meeting with the Santo Group, Nathaniel Brown and his investors.
Santo? They built the Udalek complex, the Og Ghetto, here in Prague. Why are you meeting with them?
Brown's got big plans. He wants to focus on real solutions, ideas that look to the future. You've heard of the Safe Harbor Initiative?
I've heard of Rabia, the walled city he and his company are building in the desert for Augs.
Rabia's just a part of it. We're talking about self-sustaining, energy-efficient arcologies that can be replicated anywhere on Earth. Cities built by the augmented, for the augmented.
Where the dream of self-controlled human evolution lives on.
It may not seem like it right now, son, but one day, people will move on from the incident. And when that happens, we'll be ready for it. I'm glad we caught up, Adam. I've always tried to look out for you, you know. That bombing yesterday.
You didn't call to talk about the bombing. Just ask.
Nothing, really. I just need a signature so I can finish filing the bankruptcy paperwork.
You need my signature?
Yeah, apparently there was some kind of bureaucratic mix-up caused by you being declared legally dead for a year. The apartment in Detroit was leased in your name, even though we paid for it.
Fine. Send me the paperwork.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it, really.
Goodbye, Seraph.
Seattle's Fortress of Solitude. But until then, I have to
As you wish. Out of sight, out of mind. I'll keep you safe.
Z vás koukají potíže.
Are you sure? I do not think that sounds right.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Please, leave me alone.
This is my third scan this week. Why don't you scan somebody else?
Freedom and basic human rights for all, regardless of all have been implemented by the Chinese government. In apparent retribution for that act, vigilante hackers targeted Gemini and crashed the ship at Stock Exchange. Yes, folks, these are troubled times indeed. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live.
How did it ever come to this?
Dars is the man. He'll set you up. Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
You're trying to get me... You want Praxis, eh? Biocell, hypostim, painkillers.
I might be interested.
They sell these things.
Yeah, I got that.
Buy something.
Что за хуйня?
I'm good for now.
Then get lost. You waste my time.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Overcome the flaws of the flesh and ascend, Seeker.
We are at the brink of a new age.
In our
Of course
bodies,
I won't forget your
our
blood.
augmented bodies, lies our salvation, Seekers. We carry the seeds of divinity within us. Future
Všichni augové si připravějí doklady.
Ulice jsou plný odpadků, ale problémy žádný.
You think anyone here was involved in the bombing? People think I'm a stupid bum. I have a degree in art history. You'd never know the difference. It's all deep fried. Actually, I'm pretty sure.
Street is off limits, Oyobok. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed. Keep moving.
Gotta be getting close.
Quiet now. Best to keep my guard up.
Worst of it is over, Brad.
Back on the block! Gone? He can't be gone! Lucky idea to take him out! the right bullets this time. Come on! Shoot that thing!
I hope you don't do this for a living, Connor. Where else will your buck like that go? He's not here, I know it.
Stop telling you exactly where to look. No!
Nothing. You? Focus on checking the shadows.
Will you not return? Aha!
Jensen! Thank God! I'm down in the dungeon, man. You remember the title of my super secret book, right?
I remember it's red.
Jensen! My favorite techno wonderkind! Sorry about the goons, man. They didn't give you too much trouble, did they?
They're not gonna be a problem anymore. What do they want? You behind on your protection money?
I don't think it's about money. I got this little misunderstanding with their boss, Otar. You know how it is with these gangster types.
Enough to know that there's no such thing as a little misunderstanding.
Diwali internal politics. I'm gonna get it sorted. Gonna see the big boss myself. As soon as things settle down. The day after a bombing, man, it's... Well, I mean, it's scary, right? I'm surprised people go out at all.
Sometimes people don't have a choice. My systems took a hit. I was hoping you could help me get everything running again.
Took a hit? You mean... Oh, shit! Why didn't you say so? We need to get you in the chair. The chair. You know, I've always wanted to get a closer look at those Sari folks of yours. A real close look. So let's strap you in, get the gas going, and then, well, then I just need to sort of dive in. Feel my way around.
All right, let's just get this over with.
Relax, Jensen. It's gonna be fine. You won't even know I'm in there. You'll feel weightless, far away, like you're someone else. But Kohler's gonna bring you back and make you you again. Before you know it.
What?
Oh, thank God. Take it easy. I swear I didn't mean to... Your retinal display should be back soon. You can still move, right?
Where did you...
I was trying to connect the unconnected. But you got some strange fucking ogs back there. I mean, I probably shouldn't have... Here, let me get you some water. Or something stronger, maybe?
Water.
You got it, Jensen. Just ease out. Don't freak out. Rebooting was the only way to save you.
Save me from what, Kohler?
Core meltdown. You almost melted my chair. So I reset you, and I found these... I think it's better if I show you what I found. Bring up your system display. You need to see this for yourself. These are your implants. You're familiar with all these, right?
Yeah. David Sarif installed them. Took 2 years for my body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
What's going on, Kohler? Why do I feel different?
Something was trying to vampire the juice out of you. I couldn't figure out what until after the reboot. Turns out your Factory Zero is not the standard Factory Zero.
What am I looking at?
Experimental fucking test dogs, man. Hidden inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure yet.
I want to show you what happens when you activate one of these suckers. See that? Major spike in your power consumption.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I can't answer that. All I know is the explosion must have woken them up. But man, you wanna use these crazy fucking things? That's your right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I maybe got an idea on how to do that. Try shutting down one of your other implants. You know, just for fun. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. See that? Cooled you right down. You have the power to balance your system if you want. Just, you know, don't activate everything all at once.
What would happen if I did?
Well, you'd suffer some major glitches due to overheating. We're talking risk of permanent damage. So, you know, maybe don't do that.
All right. Reset me now, Kohler. I'll reactivate what I need myself.
Okay, so I'm not always gonna be there for you like this. I can't just follow you around to reset things and hold your neural weave together. Whatever choices you make from here on out, they're your choices.
Thought you were supposed to be my AUG expert.
I specialize in Chinese black market, okay? The shit I found hidden inside you, spliced into your system like that, looks to me like it's from Mars, man.
I'm pretty sure they're not from Mars.
I feel bad. You deserve answers I can't give you. I can help manage your system better than anyone in Prague. I help you make the most of the new AUGs we just found.
But you can't tell me where the hell they came from. As far as I know, David Sarif installed all my AUGs. There's something inside me I don't know about. He's the one I need to talk to.
I am familiar with Sarif's work. These new AUGs, they look different to me. I mean, that neodymium shell. Who uses dimorphic magnetorheological fluid like that? Seriously, if you talk to Sarif, you need to ask him that. Shit really stands out. Pretty fucking cool, actually.
This tune-up went longer than I expected. Let's wrap this up.
Right. Here, take some Praxis kits for the trouble. Praxis solves everything. Keeps customers happy. Just, remember what I showed you about managing your juice. It's gonna be a balancing act for you. Well, unless...
Unless what, Kohler?
There could be a way to optimize. It's just... It would involve getting something from Otar. A neuroplasticity calibrator.
There's a way for me to use everything I have without compromise? I want to know about it.
I was hoping you'd say that. I order all my fancy tech from this illegal catalog, right? But... my last shipment got intercepted. By Otar Botkoveli.
The same Otar whose men were looking for books out there before?
I am not going to force you. I want you to want to do it. I want you to want to be an augmented god among men. If that sounds like something that interests you, then you should know that Otar runs an underground casino in the Chisti district. The entrance is in a small courtyard off Hlavny Street.
Thanks for the info, Kohler. Thanks for the Praxis.
Jensen, it's Miller. Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.